DozhaToldya.com.
You know what it is?
Clean Prince Akeem, smoother than a high school. Keep my shit short and sweet, sorta like a haiku. Running this is high school, getting rich off royalties. Getting rich and giving back, this is why I'm royalty. People be exploring me, shout out to the fan base that found do nothing. I'm about like a manscape. Fucking are you sucking, baby? Tell me what you can take. South as a band-aid, I'm strong like a trans face. She know how my friend tastes. Suck it up and put it down and rub it in her damn face. We gon' make a movie getting nasty every damn take. Fuck a rubber, wanna feel skiing like a handshake. Man, Drake balls, baby, call me Mr. G's. Giving these to a bitch, and she begs on her knees, and she pleads on my knees. Bring me on the rocks, she love giving me comfort, so I let her change my socks. I got 2 shots for a friend of me. I got 17 shots for a enemy. I got a few bad bitches, I'ma hit that. Yeah, we finna keep back in the key bag.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya.COM. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya. Yeah. It's the DozhaToldya Podcast number 82, part 2. You dig? The world is yours, man. You got to go get it, man. Once again, happy birthday to that guy, Nas, man, the great. And we was just listening to Prince Akeem. The name of the song is called Kickback, and that's exactly what I want y'all to do. Kick back, relax, and check out part 2 of this show where we get a little more political, a little more, raunchy, and we have a whole lot of laughs, man. Part 2, we got a lot to talk about. So, in little time, it is now halftime during the Thursday night game. The score is 13-7 Philadelphia. 13-7 Philadelphia. And Jake Elliott hit a 61-yarder to end the half after they took away a touchdown from that guy, Justin Jefferson, who, he pulled the Dez Bryant. He tried to reach out and, lost the ball. So they called fumble and, yeah. But more points for me anyway. So let's get back into it, man. For the second half gets on the way, and again, we'll try to have y'all out of here by the fourth quarter, so y'all can enjoy y'all football game. Now, we were talking about music again. We got the Love album dropping this Friday. Nas just dropped a new album called Magic 3. This will be the last album that HitBoy will produce for Nas, Magic 3. That's a total of 6 albums in the last 2 years. Let's give him a round of applause. Happy birthday. And wow, Nas, you showed that you still had way more in the tank than they thought you did. And we really enjoyed it. We really enjoyed the music. And we really enjoy you remaining to keep the bar high. And rap. So appreciate that. The God MC Nas, straight from Queens Bridge. All right. So also, who else dropping? Next week, Drake and Doja Cat will be dropping. So we'll be talking about a lot of that on the next week's show. But yeah, in the meantime, between time, we still talking about some music, man, because there was a little bit of beef going on in the hip hop community. Again, a lot of times we already addressed it on part 1, but we're not the show that tries to pit the women against the men, right? The other week we said that this might as well be the versus show because it's basically like every week there's somebody versus somebody, right? And then podcasting it's always got to be why the men ain't doing this for the women or why the women keep shaking their ass for all the men, right? We have some fun. We talk about Kiki and Usher and Blueface and Christian Rock. But again, we want everyone to love one another, really. You know what I'm saying? That would be great, but that probably wouldn't make for great podcasting, right? So, again, if you want to love one another, then listen to the Love album when it dropped tomorrow by Diddy, man. Of course, like he said, love always wins. But in this case, love did not win in the case of Tink versus HitMaka. In case y'all don't know who Tink is, she's an artist out of Chicago, an American rapper and singer. And she has been romantically involved with the hit producer, also known as Young Bird, but now we ain't gonna call him Bird. We gonna call him HitMaka, man. She's been romantically involved with the producer HitMaka, and they worked together on her last project, and it seems that they had a good relationship that is starting to unravel. Their relationship had made a turn for the worse over the weekend. And of course, none of us knew any of this was actually happening. And it all happened during HitMaka's birthday retreat in Mexico. Is that a real chain? Look at this man's chain. It got like drip on it for real. Literally. Drip on it. Literally. Right? Go ahead, HitMaka. All right, so HitMaka and Tink. You know what I'm saying? Tink was once signed to Timbaland, if I'm not mistaken, and she didn't really get a lot of support or a lot of push from Timbaland's camp. They made, I guess they just didn't make the hits. And so she found herself being independent and being on her own for a while, and in came HitMaka to, reinvigorate her career. HitMaka is all over the radio with all the hits. Pretty much the 2020 Puff Daddy, 2020 Diddy, because he just remakes great hits, and he don't necessarily produce them, but he does produce them. And they had a good, chemistry. They had a good thing going on. And things started to make a turn for the worse, and all of a sudden, this girl started to express herself about what she had to do to defend herself from HitMaka. And, one thing led to another. Let me see if I can pull up some of the stuff so she can tell y'all herself what she been going through. Because it's been kind of, it gets kind of, it's kind of trashy to see everybody, you know what I'm saying? You see these couples start to trash themselves, and, it's like they turn on each other. Once either the money slows up or another woman gets involved, or maybe there's domestic dispute, or, sometimes some of these couples get back together. We've seen couples rekindle after having bad public breakups, but this particular situation, we're not sure if they'll be getting back together. Let me see. Damn, I thought I had it already pulled up, and then I lost it. All right, so here we go. Tink got on IG Live, and she had a few things to say about her man, HitMaka, a.k.a. Young Bird. She said that she had to defend herself because Young Bird, must have did something. I don't know. I'm
so
gonna let her
just understand, HitMaka, you foul, and if you think.
All right, let's get into it.
So just understand, HitMaka, you foul, and if you think to put the video out of me in the car, just understand, I'm gonna have to let the clip go.
Oh, you're gonna let the clip go? She say, and I don't even think she meant. What clip is she talking about? What clip is she gonna let go? Well, actually, there's a video before that where she basically said that she had to defend herself, and it's just it just got out of control. It just got out of control. Let's see. How can we pull this up? So she had to defend herself against Young Bird. Now, why would you have to defend yourself against Young Bird, girl? You know you could beat him. Now, girl, you know you could beat him. Talking about you had to defend yourself versus Young Bird. He ain't but so tall, girl. Beat him up if you have to. Y'all know these women be beating them man too. Like don't front like they don't, They don't be, you know what I'm saying, beating up men too. But nah, I ain't gonna call her out like that because I don't know that to be true. But let's just get to what we do know. All right. They've had a situation, and they both ended up in the same resort in Mexico. I don't know how that's even possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know how. But I think she actually put hands on young Bird, and then she said that, that he put hands on her. But I don't think it was that. Hold on, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here.
Stand that it was very justified, and I honestly.
It was justified.
We had to do what I had to do because I'm not one to be played with.
Oh, yep.
If you happen to see a video of me going up in Cancun treating this HitMaka, please understand that it was very justified. And I honestly had to do what I had to do because I'm not one to be played with. I'm very soft-spoken, I'm very respectful, and I'm very honorable in all ways, whether we on good or bad terms. Okay, cool. Me and HitMaka have not been speaking since literally the end of my tour, my first tour. So that was in like May. I haven't spoken with him. He literally is my executive producer. I'm in contract to do business with him. So I have to deal with him on some capacity at some level. This man, literally, I've been in Cancun with my friend, my assistant. It's her birthday. I've been minding my business. I've been doing my thing, working hard. I don't pay him no mind. This man bring his Cancun knowing that I'm out here. Right around. You can go anywhere in the world. You choose to come to fucking Cancun. So boom. I see this. If you happen to see a video of me going up in Cancun treating this HitMaka, please understand.
Hold on. There's more. That's not the whole video.
So just understand, HitMaka, you foul. And if you think to put the video out of me in the car, just understand I'm gonna have to let the clip go, and everybody's gonna get exposed. Cause I know how you've been playing. The label know how you've been playing, and I've been holding shit down, riding for you, and for you, leave me be, please. I've been riding for you and holding shit down. So if you were to even think about exposing me, you know what I'm saying? Just understand that I've been locked in with you, and I've been holding a lot of things in. So we can play that game, and I know everybody understands my heart is pure. I just shouted the man out this morning, so this is absurd. I just gave him his props. Thank you for accepting me. And then I see you in the club, and you understand what I'm saying? And y'all told me about that man, and I can't be anyone but myself. And I had a moment in that car where I had to get physical, and that's what the fuck it is. Don't play with me, and please, you know what I'm saying? Please don't get on this internet playing. Because I have to defend myself. And Christian, when you see this shit, just understand you're foul. That's all I need you to know. And you tweaking with a real bitch. Like a real one. You know what I'm saying? That goes through the trenches with you. Everybody told me to let that shit go. And everybody told me be careful working with him. And I never seen it until now. And honestly, this has been going on since May. So y'all, this ain't nothing new. I just have to express it because it may drop, it may leave. And that's it. New music is on the way. I can't even tell y'all what the album is gonna be, but I'm working every day and I'm working hard. And that's what niggas don't understand. It's foul when I'm working hard and you out here fucking off every weekend. You out here getting high, probably getting drunk, taking these hoes to trips. Like, bro, I like niggas that get in their bag.
Okay. So she obviously put hands on HitMaka, and she made a couple of hits herself. And obviously had to put hands on the old HitMaka dude, man. One way or another, it got ugly. HitMaka had to defend himself, though. He had a few things to say himself. Let's see if we can find HitMaka say his part, because something ain't being said. I had to pull it up. Something ain't being said. So, She say she ain't to be played with, and if he put the tape out, he must got it on tape. He must got it on tape when she beat him up. And so
that may be one of my most popular mixtapes or albums. So HitMaka is my A&R. HitMaka is my A&R, so he oversees.
This was one of the first videos. This was one of the first videos that she dropped.
I do. I wanted to do a deal with Empire for 2 more albums. And I wanted to do Winter's Diary on my own because that's a different vibe. It's a Chicago vibe. It wasn't me pushing him out my situation. I just wanted to have control over the way the music sounded. I know my fans pick up on the different vibes in every album, and I felt like Winter's Diary 5 would be very special. And I didn't want anyone to come in and change that sound or change that energy. When I made that decision, HitMaka literally washed his hands, as he said, washed his hands with me. Now, along with me making that decision, HitMaka is upset because I would not pay him $2 million. So now we have a man that, number 1, is upset because I want to work on my craft. And number 2 is looking for money. You understand? So me being the person that I am, I had a heart. And I said, HitMaka, hey, I don't want you to feel like I'm unappreciative or that I'm pushing you out of my situation, because I do appreciate what you do for me. And at the end of the day, we put in a lot of work, so let's keep it going. I brought him on to create Winter's Diary. But by that time, yes, ma'am, $2 million. And that's what I think people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. I've seen videos today, women going live. I'm not going to even speak too much on the women going live because I know you have no clue who you're dealing with. And I may not be known to you, but I want you to know that I'm a multimillionaire. I don't speak on finances. I don't speak on deals or money, but I have to stand up for myself. No matter who you think I am, no matter what you think I do, my bracket is far beyond both of you guys combined. You understand?
All right. I guess we do understand, Tink. You don't call out people in music and your finances, but that man ain't want to. You ain't want to pay that man that $2 million. He done made them hits. You know what I'm saying? I guess she say she probably was like, bro, you done made the hit. You know what I'm saying? You know, why should I have to pay you? That man done made them hits and he want his money. All right, so HitMaka, we gonna allow HitMaka the chance to defend himself real quick, and before we move on, of course, we don't condone any violence, and we don't. We gotta just start doing more research before we take any side of the story, because lately we've just been taking the women's side without even kind of, batting the eye or thinking about it, and then sometimes we be wrong when we do that. So let's see what HitMaka got to say.
Stop painting no narrative. Stop doing that or whatever on the internet. Ultimately, I never, me and Tink, that's me and Trinity. To be honest with you, I love Trinity. We love each other. We're going through a breakup. You guys are allowing this girl to go say something like she never did nothing to her or any of that whole situation. So let's be clear. I'm in Cancun. I didn't talk to her, nothing. She posted whatever, happy birthday. I said thank you very much. Never told her where I was at. We just, the way God worked, coincidentally we happen to be in the same place. So we're at the same restaurant. I go sit down, I'm eating, she's sitting at the table next to me. That's what that is. So from there, we're eating. I didn't even notice she was in the spot until I guess a song played and she went and stood up on the table so I seen her. Out of respect, I got up, I ate my food, and I went to the club next door. So as I'm walking out of the place or whatever, I'm getting in my car and they're like, Young Berg. Now mind you, she playing on me because y'all know I'm on my HitMaka, right? So her and her friends are saying like, yo, young bird, because I'm with a bunch of girls or whatever. And we're not dating, we're not in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, we healing, we moving forward now. Ultimately, we have a business relationship, you know? So we work, we have a bunch of songs, we're working on an album right now. So I'm walking out and they're like, young bird, young bird, young bird, young bird. And I went and proceeded and get in my car. I got in my car and long story short, she opened the car and put her hands on me. Now, I respect that, you know what I'm saying? From a woman that's upset or whatever, you see your ex-man out or you see a man out that you really care about and you went about that. Now, ultimately, look, this is why I'm just saying that I don't like how y'all trying to like change the narrative. Like, she went and said some shit and said it was a physical altercation because she know I got the footage of her putting her hands on me and doing whatever that happened last night. So at the end of the day, like, my whole thing is to be like, look, in reality, this ain't happened. She didn't, nothing happened between her. She lost her cool in this situation, and we still mad cool.
So he says that they still cool, but at least he got a chance to defend himself and say his side of the story. I don't know how the hell they end up in the same resort anyway. Something about that is fishy. Something about that is fishy. So, I mean, again, y'all excuse me because I just had to run back up here. Had to go handle some business. Whoo-wee. So again, man, I don't know if they are able to, you know, get their act together, but it's actually kind of weird and kind of interesting that her name is Trinity and his name is Christian, HitMaka, and here go a picture of them together. She posted this about sometime over the weekend. Happy birthday, Christian. Through the good and the bad, I wish you life, love, and peace above all. Thank you for hearing me, accepting me, and providing. I love you, twin. Look at the dude in the background trying to dude in the background photo bombing. Look at the nigga toes. Nigga got his toes out. Photo bombing in the hey. Would you look at there? They won't even let me zoom in. My boy got his toes in the picture. Yeah, we see you, boy. With your toes all in the picture. All right, so yeah, man, moving right along, man. Thoughts and prayers, and hopefully they work it out. Tink and HitMaka, and get back to making some music. Because, I mean, I like Tink music, but they still got a lot more work to do because, you know, she not where she's supposed to be. So, I hope they work that out. And, yeah, it's a lot of that. We got to talk about a lot of that, man. So, moving right along to the next situation, Mila Kunis and her husband, Ashton Kutcher. They are in the hot seat because they wrote character letters to support. They wrote character letters to support their co-star in the 70s show, Danny Masterson. Danny Masterson in that 70s show has been convicted of rape. Actually, multiple rapes. And he's a piece of shit. And some folks say that he's always been a piece of shit. And but you know, sometimes you got friends that's gonna stand by you no matter what. I guess I kind of can relate to that. But this guy here, piece of shit guy from the 70s show, convicted rapist, Danny Masterson. So we don't want to give him that much more press. But his wife says she has no plans to divorce the actor. And say she had no plans on divorcing him. She gonna stick by him. She said she gonna stick by him. Okay, so Danny Masterson, who was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for raping 2 women, asked, I guess one of his PR or his lawyer asked a few of his friends or ex-friends to write some character letters, to the judge and his defense to kind of, I guess, weaken the sentencing. Sentencing. And then after they write those letters, who they thought that only was going to the judge, folks got on their ass. So, obviously people calling them rape apologists, and folks got on their ass, and then they had to kind of come clean and try to apologize and come clean it up. I was like, no. We sorry. We didn't mean it like that. So let's see what they got to say. Let's hear their apology.
And not to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
This is the video that Ashton Kutcher and Mila posted after the letters they wrote defending convicted rapist and That 70s Show co-star Danny Masterson were released to the public.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
So what's going on here? The couple's letters vouched for Masterson's character and asked the judge for leniency after he was found guilty of raping 2 women between 2001 and 2003. The letters and apology videos sparked backlash from concerned viewers. Many expressed shock, especially because Kutcher co-founded an organization called Thorn to advocate for victims of sex trafficking. In his letter to the judge, Kutcher wrote, "While I'm aware that the judgment has been cast as guilty on 2 counts of rape by force and the victims have a great desire for justice, I hope that my testament to his character is taken into consideration in sentencing." Kunis wrote, "I wholeheartedly vouch for Danny Masterson's exceptional character and tremendous positive influence he has had on me and the people around him." She then went on to call him an outstanding role model and friend. The couple is only 2 of nearly 50 people who wrote letters of support for Masterson, including That 70s Show co-stars Deborah Jo Rupp and Kurtwood Smith. After the letters were made public, old videos of Ashton Kutcher resurfaced that further called his character into question.
Blue Drop is in Lizzie McGuire. She also has an album out. She's going to be in a movie called Cheaper by the Dozen. And she's one of the girls that we're all waiting for to turn 18. Along with the Olsen twins.
Where's someone bet you made with Danny about our first kiss?
No, it wasn't the first kiss. It was like a second or third kiss.
It was the first. It was like the first week.
No, it was not the first week.
Whatever. Let me tell you what happened.
No, let me tell you what happened.
No. Okay, so I've never kissed a guy. So I was so. I mean, Ash was attractive, and I was a 14-year-old little girl, and I was extremely scared for my life. Sure. And he was very nice about it. He was like, "Oh, don't worry." So I was like, "Okay." Then Danny goes and goes, "Dude, I'll give you $10 if you French kiss her." What would you stick your tongue in my mouth or some?
What? No.
For $10.
You're making it sound like it was like really. Okay, Dan, we had a little side bet, don't we?
And the reason I'm doing this is not because I think Increase is good, but because Jock told me Mila would sit on my lap and was like, it feels good.
I mean, it is kind of cringy
In the
a little
end,
bit.
Despite the letters of support, the judge sentenced Masterson to 30 years to life in prison. He'll be 72 years old when he becomes eligible for parole.
Wow. So yeah, that wasn't quite the letter that they the apology that they had to say, but yeah, it's kind of wild because the rabbit hole gets a little deep Being that Mila was only 14 when she was on the show and she literally had to kiss almost every co-star on the show, that is kind of weird. And Ashton Kutcher later on married her.
We are aware.
They messing with her. Hold on. That's not the right video. I keep picking the wrong ones. Like some folks do. All right, let's see if this is a real one. Let's see if this is a real one.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
And yes, and I second that that stance with thoughts and prayers to anybody that has ever had to deal with any type of assault or sexual battery or rape, or even just being harassed by these old creep ass niggas, man. Fuck them all. But yeah, that was kind of weird to write a letter for your friend who's a rapist. But I guess I can't really talk that bad because yeah, we all make mistakes, play a slip, and what the fuck is this? Oh, shot his ass. That's a random video. That's a random one. Okay, yeah, so get him out of the hot seat, Mila and Ashton, and Mila's still fine though. Let me just throw that in there. That Mila's still fine. All right, so Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. was arrested for a domestic battery. And I mean, I guess this show is about pieces of shit. And Kevin Porter Jr., you are it. You are it for right now. And don't look surprised. Don't look surprised, nigga. You know what you did. You know what you did. All right, so Kevin Porter Jr., Houston Rockets star, NBA player, and all that good stuff. He's in some trouble. And yeah, it might be over for you, buddy. Shooting guard for the Houston Rockets. It might be over. And let's see. Kevin Porter Jr.'s career in Houston appears over, but how and when the decision is made is unclear. Kevin Porter, 23, was arrested in New York on Monday and charged with assault and strangulation. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver on Wednesday called the detail of allegations horrific. Prosecutors say Porter's girlfriend, former WNBA player Kesri Gondrezic, suffered a fractured neck vertebrae and a gash above her right eye, among other injuries. Oh, yeah, it's over for you, bro. It is over. Porter on Tuesday pleaded not guilty to the charges. Oh. Dog say he going out like R. Kelly. Not guilty. Kevin, not guilty. Yeah, I guess this is not a time to joke around. Not a time to joke around. All right. Bad jokes. he pleads not guilty to charges. For now, the Rockets' options are limited. The NBA's collective bargaining agreement with the NBA Players Association makes it clear that the team cannot suspend Porter under player conduct and CBA. A team shall not impose discipline on a player solely on the basis of the fact that the player has been arrested. So he has not been suspended just of yet, just because he's been arrested, but it's coming. I mean, you damn near you fractured the girl's vertebrae, bro. Yeah, they getting you the fuck up out of here. So Stephen A. Smith had chimed in, and let's see what Stephen A. Smith had to do, because we know the brother gonna roast him.
See, if my daughters are listening to this, they know what daddy's about to say. It's not a popular thing to say. But law enforcement is going to be necessary for anybody that puts their hands on my daughter. I promise you that. Yes, I will do you harm. Anybody, any man that puts his hands on my daughter, it's going to be a problem. And I'm not going to say it because I don't want to cut out and weaved out who knows what you're supposed to say over the digital stratosphere, the streaming stratosphere, as opposed to FCC Airways. I'm not going to say what I would do, but look into my eyes. Any man hits my daughter, it's a wrap. Make no mistake about that shit. With everything I love, on everything I love, on the soul of my mother, any man that hits my daughter, it's going to be a problem. And I speak on behalf of most, if not all, fathers I know. See, you got to be a real punk to do what it's alleged Porter Jr. has done here. You got to be a real punk, because obviously she's in no position. She's not in much of a position anyway to defend herself against the likes of him. And I got to tell you right now, I'm praying that this is a false report. I'm praying that I wake up and this was all a lie, that she didn't get covered in blood, or, he didn't hit her, or whatever the case may be.
Because Stephen ain't playing. And I ain't playing. Stephen ain't playing, man. Stephen A. Smith, man. Hey, let the band play for that boy Stephen A. Smith, but he ain't playing, though. All right, please. Don't put your hands on these women, man. Especially, come on, guys. Come on, man. Yeah, so, piece of shit. This is the piece of shit show. We're here to talk about all the pieces of shit out there. Yeah, it's a wrap for you, buddy. They probably gonna get you up out of there. Okay, so her sister has posted something on IG, and before we move on, prayers to Curse. I really don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry, I keep messing it up. Kisri Kondrizik. Thoughts and prayers to her and her family. And again, this is alleged. We don't know if any of this to be absolutely true, but if it is, it's horrific. Okay, so her sister says, if you think you're going to touch my sister and not get touched, count your fucking days. Oh, shit. Count your fucking days. Better hope and pray you'll be able to ever walk again, let alone dribble. Yeah, you may have gotten away with this shit in the past because your mama ain't beat your ass, but we spank little punk ass paint and nail sissy bitches like you every day. Don't show up to the crib. We gonna do it to you, little bitch. Yeah, and that's from the sister of the alleged victim. Her name is Kayla Bria Haskins. And I don't know why she would put that on the internet, though. Y'all got to stop. Like, we got to stop telling on ourselves. Like, why would you put that on the internet? I'm going to fuck you up, and I'm going to tell millions of people I'm going to fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. Why are we putting this on the internet? All right. Like, just go fuck them up. Damn. You know what I'm saying? In my TC voice. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. It's almost the end of the third quarter. We got to hurry up. All right. So, keeping this thing moving, man. The piece of shit hour is almost over. Who else we got coming up next on the piece of shit hour? Okay, before we talk about these aliens, before we talk about sports, let's talk about the murderer who got away from prison and was later caught. Did you guys hear about that guy? In Philadelphia? He thought he was gonna get away. My boy pulled the move. Escape prison. Danelo. What's his name? Danelo Cavalcante. Escaped from prison and went on a 2-week manhunt. He was out of there for a couple of weeks, and they got him. So let's see. They said he escaped by climbing up some walls. Like he. All right, let's see. What else? What can we bring up? All right, so let's read this story. AP News reports: escaped murderer Danelo Cavalcante is captured with the help of dogs and a heat-sensing plane. They got him. Okay? So a murderer who brazenly escaped from a Pennsylvania jail. We got the clip of him escaping. They said he climbed the walls like Spider-Man. You know how you get your 2 walls and you go up to a wall or something. They say he got up out of there, though. Y'all let the boy break out. Okay, so Cavalcante, age 34, broke out of the Chester County Jail on August 31st while awaiting transfer to a state prison to serve a life sentence for fatally stabbing an ex-girlfriend in 2021. Prosecutors say he killed her to stop her from telling the police that he was wanted in a slaying in Brazil, in his home country. Damn, bro. It's terrible. To escape the Chester County lockup, Cavalcante scaled a wall by crab walking up from the recreational yard, climbing over a razor wire, running across a roof, and jumping to the ground. That boy did that. His escape was undetected for more than an hour until the guards took a head count. He was like, hey, 1, 2, 3, wait. Danelo Cavalcante. Oh shit, we done fucked up. So they took a head count and they realized Buddy was gone. The tower guard on duty was fired. You're fucking fired, tower guard. You're letting people get out of here. You're fucking fired. A $25,000 reward was offered for the information leading to his capture, but no need to give anybody any money. They need to give that dog the money. They say a dog ran down on old Danelo and got him. So it took them 2 weeks to find Buddy. Buddy was hiding for a good 2 weeks, trying to get up out of the country. But first he had to get up out of Philly. And they had heat sensing planes, and they fly over the area try to see if they can find Buddy. Yeah, it gets interesting. Let's see what the news report say. Let's see what the news say about that boy. Boy tried to get up out of there. Damn, Danelo. You thought you had you. You thought you was gonna make it out of there. All right, so let's see here. Here's how.
You want a satisfying?
No, we don't. We don't. Do we got the video of him crab walking? Oh man, please say we got the video of him getting up out of there. Please let this video. Please let them show him getting up out of here in this video. I think they do. I think we got lucky, y'all. Let's see if we can get. Let's see. All right, so this is a video of Danelo Cavalcante escaping from a Philadelphia prison or jail before he was headed to prison. Let's see what we got here.
The search, and we will find him.
Officials releasing this video of his daring escape, describing how he scaled a wall before pushing his way through razor wire.
You guys have had access to this video. You saw this. Why did it take so long to alert the public of how he escaped?
That boy got up out of there.
Investigation into the prison escape, and today was a day that we believed we needed to bring in the acting warden to address the public about how he escaped.
The prison says it took almost an hour for officers to realize that Cavalcante was missing.
At 9:50 a.m., the prison was locked down. By 10:01 a.m., the public escape siren had sounded, and the 911 center had been notified.
Prison officials say it was the same route another convict used to flee the same prison in May before being quickly apprehended. Authorities say consultants were brought in after that May escape and security measures were updated, including the addition of the razor wire.
We only focused on the physical infrastructure and not necessarily human element.
Bill Latour is a retired Pennsylvania State Police sergeant who has worked on similar cases at the prison and now specializes in security.
Security measures, they don't eliminate risk 100%.
The convicted killer, who was serving a life sentence for fatally stabbing his ex-girlfriend, navigating rough terrain for days, leaving some residents and local business owners at a loss.
Everybody's afraid, so we're very upset.
Now, the county's acting warden says that officer stationed in the guard tower at the time of the escape has been placed on administrative leave. Meanwhile, the reward for any information that leads to Cavalcante's capture is now up to $20,000. Hoda.
All right, George Solis.
That's it?
In Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Y'all gotta do better than that. Y'all trying to catch that boy?
Expand your.
That's it? $20,000? I ain't telling nobody nothing. Okay, I might have messed up a little bit and showed y'all a little bit too much going on. I apologize. But we did see how he got up out of there. That boy climbed that gate, boy. And I don't know if you could call that crab walking. That's like reverse crab walking, kind of. Damn, buddy. They caught Buddy, but... Okay, so let's find out how he got caught. So he had plans on making it to Canada. Thought he was out of there. But nah, they got him. Okay, so police caught Dan Cavalcante, 34, by surprise in the woods of the South Coventry Township. Hold on, shut that up. We don't need your commercials. Let's see here. Sorry, y'all. Commercial threw me off.
Cavalcante, he is in custody. John, walk us through what you see here.
I see a SWAT team, which is probably the people who took him into custody. And I see a guy who has a change of clothes that we're not familiar with, which is a new sweatshirt and a dark pair of pants. There were reports that a backpack was found overnight that had things in it, clothing items and so on, that may have been his. Is that possibly what spurred them into a certain area? But he has been doing these kind of home invasions and burglaries and garage, siftings, trying to find different outfits to keep changing his appearance. And, our last reporting was he was shirtless. So he clearly has had these stashes while he's hiding out. But you can tell even as he's walking, he's a guy who's worn down from this flight.
All right, so he obviously was super desperate and focused and determined to get up out of there. And they said that boy was laying up in the woods for days, eating a watermelon that he stole and drinking water out of the river, out of a brook. And they used a heat-seeking plane. I mean, not heat-seeking, but heat-sensing plane and some police dogs to capture him. So Wednesday morning, the escaped inmate was planning to leave the country. His end game was to carjack somebody and head north to Canada, and he intended to do that in the next 24 hours. I mean, why would he sell? Obviously, what y'all think? Say he had a rifle, stole a firearm, and was shot at by a homeowner. He managed to evade authorities for 13 days, during which time Cavalcante slipped through search perimeters, broke into homes, stole a dairy van, changed his appearance, showed up at the doorsteps of people he knew years ago, stole a firearm, and was shot at by a homeowner. So that boy was out here for weeks. We came close a couple of times where he was able to elude us. He told us at some points the tactical teams walked past him. Yeah, at some points they walked right past him. The terrain was so thick, officers standing just 5 feet apart could not see each other. He was resourceful. He did the things he knew he could do. He wanted shelter in the woods. He did things that he was comfortable with. He moved at night. He told our investigators that at some points he stayed still for a day and a day and a half. When he was captured in South Coventry Township, roughly 20 miles from the facility he escaped, Cavalcante had the appearance of someone who was in the woods for an extended period of time. Yeah, he turned into he turned into the woodsman. Yeah, they're gonna make a movie out of this shit. You better believe it. Which is exactly what we were trying to do all along. The whole point was to keep him stressed, keep him moving, keep him off his game. More than 20 officers in tactical gear and camouflage uniforms took Cavalcante into custody Wednesday, escorting him into an armored vehicle. He was handcuffed with blood on his face, wearing a Philadelphia Eagles hoodie. The dog didn't fuck him up that bad if he could still walk. Okay, the 4-year-old police dog named Yoda detained Fugitive Danelo. Let's get a picture of the dog. Let's get a picture of the dog, shall we? Who's the prize-winning dog? Shout out to Big Yoda. Big Yoda came to save the day. Yeah, so this is the picture of the dog that apprehended the fugitive, rendered him incapacitated, while the rest of the coppers came up and trapped him and took him in. Police dog is a 4-year-old mutt. We just gonna call him a mutt because I don't know what he is and I don't even feel like looking. He's a Belgian Malinois, okay, male named Yoda, who is now a national hero, I guess. And Danilo is going back to jail. They got him. So yeah, man, he tried. Almost made it. And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for the meddling dog. That damn dog. All right. So we almost up out of here. We done talked about all the pieces of shit. Ashton Kutcher, Danny Masterson, Sukiana. So now it's time to talk about some sports. But before we talk about sports, let's talk about the thing that we've all been waiting for all week long. The fact that the Mexicans say that they got aliens. And they're not little green men. They're little gray mummies. This is a mummified alien, allegedly, that the Mexican government says that they have in possession. They say they have, I don't know, they showed 2 of them. The little thing's got three fingers. Motherfuckers look very tiny too, like Men in Black. Knew they had to get that shit from somewhere. So yeah, the Mexicans say they got some. Note that in 2015, Masterson claimed that the mummified body of an alleged alien found in Peru, but his claims were later debunked as it was shown to be a human child. All right, so some folks saying that they don't really believe the Mexican aliens. What y'all think? It's been said that that the aliens. It's been said that one of the aliens had eggs in them. So September 12th, these folks came with the boxes. And folks got them in the box. It looked like they was in the bed. Sleep for years.
De acuerdo a la Universidad Nacional Autónoma de México, quien realizó los análisis de carbono 14.
Y'all see this shit?
Estos seres tienen alrededor de 1000 años de antigüedad.
I saved the best part for the second hour.
No se trata de seres que fueron recuperados en naves que son estrellamiento plancton.
I don't know what they saying. I don't know. All I know is that they got ET in the box. They got ET in the box, bro. Meanwhile, America's been goddamn. We just been saying, hey, we see UFOs. Hey, I think that was a UFO. What was that in the sky? It's like, hey, is that a hot air balloon? And them folks got a whole alien body, allegedly. I never really expected them to be so small. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how they so dangerous and they so small.
So what do we see? Same stuff. A hodgepodge of human and animal bones. Here's a mummy named Josephine. A real beauty. Instead of humer eyes, she sports femurs or thigh bones. Her legs are even more baffling. One of the thigh bones is actually a femur, only facing the wrong way around, while the other one is a tibia. And they are completely mismatched. With the hip bone, there's no joint there at all. The poor humanoid wouldn't have made a single step. Some of the bones are simply chopped off. Note this asymmetry here. The fingers are a total mess too. The first pseudophalanges are facing in different directions on her left and right hands, with the white part facing up or down. Well, they just forgot to turn them the right way. Stuff happens. And look at this alien head. French paleontologist Julien Benoit thinks that those who crafted the small humanoid mummies used skulls of some small mammals for their heads, such as a llama or alpaca. Comparison shows that the reptiloid's cranial cavity fits perfectly the cranial cavity of a llama. The location of the olfactory bulbs, the inner ear, the brain hemispheres, and the cerebellum precisely matches those in a llama skull. The whole facial part of the skull was broken off, leaving only the brain case. The skull was then rotated so its back part faces forward. The reptiloid's face is actually the back of the poor llama's head.
Break that shit down.
Paleontologist Rodolfo Salas Gismondi is of the same opinion.
So, hey, is it a hoax? Did they make these bodies and put them together? And if so, why? Why haven't they been lying to us all these years? And why now are all these folks coming with all this Hosh Bosh, aliens. Why now? The shit's obviously old. They obviously had the shit for years and years. So why are we just now hearing about this, if this is true? I don't know if...
Creo que hay una demostración
I think it's clear demonstration that we are dealing with non-human specimens
no humanos que no tienen relación con ninguna
that are not related to any species in our world. The hearing was told that the specimens were found in Peru in 2017. So it took y'all 6 years and are 700 and 1,800 years old.
Nos quedamos con reflexión.
We are left with thoughts, with concerns, and with the plan to continue talking about
con
this.
Inquietudes y con la ruta de seguir platicando sobre esto.
Now, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I ain't really buying it. At first, I had, you say Mexico playing games for attention. Like Mexico, like, hey man, y'all ain't talking about us enough. We had illegal aliens, but how about legal aliens? How about these illegal aliens? I don't know, man. I don't know. How are they 700 years old? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do y'all still got them, and how long have y'all had them? Yeah, she getting weird, man. And folks will do anything for headlines, some headlines, man. I don't know, but I'm not saying, I believe that something's going on. Something's going on that's kind of fishy out here. And, hey, eventually we'll get to the bottom of it. But for right now, y'all got it. I ain't even finna go down that rabbit hole. Nah. Y'all got it. All right. So that was the Mexican illegal aliens. And now it's about time to go ahead and get up out of here. But before we get up out of here, before we go, let's talk about this sports situation. So football is back. All right. Let's get your predictions. Who y'all got going to the Super Bowl? Will it be Kansas City after losing the first game in Detroit? Will it be Dallas after blowing out New York Giants 40-0? You know, Dallas Cowboy fans, every year is their year. They're always excited. They feel like they can win. So is this going to be the year? Or was this supposed to be the year for the Jets, who thought they had a Hall of Fame quarterback to take them through the playoffs and beyond? I mean, they have a championship caliber defense. The only question that they ever had was, who is going to throw the ball for us? And they went out and got Aaron Rodgers. And then Aaron Rodgers went out and got hurt. But not regular hurt. He got hurt. And in 4 plays on Monday Night Football, Aaron Rodgers takes a season-ending injury to, you guessed it, his Achilles. That damn Achilles. Oh, okay, that's why you said Miami versus San Fran. San Francisco is a good pick, but I don't know about Miami, bro. I don't know about Miami going to the Super Bowl. Well, let's take a look at the play that doomed New York Jets for maybe having a chance of making it that far. Aaron Rodgers, back to pass. No, Aaron Rodgers tries to run away. Aaron Rodgers grabbed by number 56 of Buffalo Bill. He doesn't go down right away. Miami is not my team, bro. Let's cut that out. I never claimed the Miami Dolphins, and I never will. Okay, I don't even have an NFL team for that matter. But look, why did he just go down, Aaron? Oh, y'all let that boy get sacked real early in the game. It was only 11 minutes in the game. He tried to get up and run around. He was like, I'm finna go another play. He stood around and he was like, nah, I can't do it. Fuck that. I'm finna lay down. Fuck this shit. Oh, my God. That's so sad.
A loss of 10 on the play, and hopefully the Jets are thinking that's the only loss on that play.
Wrong.
See what happened at the end of it.
Wrong again. That is not the only loss. Aaron Rodgers back to pass. Aaron Rodgers gets rushed. He gets sacked. And he threw the ball, but he didn't throw it before he hit the ground, it is. Boom. So right there. Right there is when he tore his Achilles. They thought it was maybe an ankle. And this is this your guy. This your guy, shit. This is your guy that's better than Tom Brady. Tom Brady made it through the whole season when he was old. What about your guy, Shed? What about your guy? No, I ain't gonna do that. I fought with Aaron Rodgers. So they got him off the field. And Jets fans damn near was ready to be on suicide watch. And so got him all right. Let's go, Vikings. Let's go. Let's get a touchdown. So it's fourth quarter. I said I had y'all up out of here by the fourth quarter, and I'm trying to keep my word. I know it's already the fourth, and I know I already lied. But Aaron Rodgers got hurt, bro. We had to talk about it. It was a lot of shit to talk about, bro. Aaron Rodgers. Thoughts and prayers to Aaron Rodgers, who basically made off with the best scam of the year with $73 million. He was once to be, the favorite for the best quarterback of all time, and he's slowly developing into Brett Favre. That boy is morphing into Brett Favre. We don't know whether to trust him or not. That boy is morphing into Brett Favre before our very eyes. But, yeah, it's a sad way to go out, man. I think before this, so my Super Bowl picks, after watching the week one, I'm going to go ahead and say, do I think Brock Purdy could make it to the Super Bowl? What quarterbacks do I think could make it? Miami versus San Francisco. That's a good pick. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. I think, let me see, if I had to pick somebody, the Jaguars are going, from the AFC, I will take, damn, that's tough. Who gonna beat the Kansas City Chiefs? It might be over for Josh Allen. I don't think Josh Allen got it. I'm going to say, I'm going to just go out on a limb. Nah, let me not do that. Let me be educated with my guess. I'll take the Ravens. I want to say the Raiders. Raiders or the Ravens, AFC champions. And on the other side, Cowboys or the Niners. I guess that's just a safe bet. I ain't really taking no real risk at all with who I'm choosing. But yeah, that's the safest bet I got. Either out of the Niners and the Cowboys and the Raiders and the Ravens. I haven't really decided. Or the Jags. Go Jags. Right? You think you slick talking about the Raiders? That's your team. I don't got a team. I just think that Garoppolo is so sorry that they're going to end up winning. Garoppolo's so sorry that they're going to win with him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and get a championship. But how about Kirk Cousins with another touchdown? How about that? I'll take that. Let's go. Let's go, Kirk Cousins. And throw one more catch to Jefferson before the end of the game. And I'll love you in the morning. Pause. You know what I'm saying? As friends. I love you as friends. Okay, before we get up out of here, Team USA lost. Team USA lost in the FIBA championship. And guess who had the last laugh? Guess who said that the Team USA wasn't going to win anything anyway and was talking all kind of shit about Team USA from the jump? Yeah. And I want to see if anybody else, any one of y'all could guess. My boy Agent Zero said the Team USA was whack from the jump. And some folks said he was hating. Some folks thought he was hating because he been said that them folks was sorry. Folks ain't had no business putting that team together talking about winning against no world players. So Gilbert was right. Y'all was wrong. Can't call him nothing but right. Cause he said it. He said he don't know what damn Steve Kerr was doing, putting that team together.
Saying that shoe politics plays in the construction of Team USA roster.
We all say it's for our country. It's just for your shoe company. The best player on the team is an Adidas guy. It's a Nike sponsor thing. Who on the team is better than him for him to even come off the bench? I was correct. If Anthony Edwards is the best player coming off the bench because he got on Adidas, I don't know. You know, when Coach K had it, I don't know how that was allowed. There was a picture where Coach K has his foot in front of the white shoe on that picture.
How much are you really saying that shoe politics plays in the construction of Team USA roster?
We all say it's for our country. It's just for your shoe company.
So he said it from the jump that they were just putting together a team just to promote shoes, and that the team had no business being in the league. And damn it, Gilbert was right. He called them folks out. At first, I thought I was going to call him a hater. And then I was like, nah, he ain't hating.
What? F list compared to what we have?
Damn, girl, I can see minus. They got to go to summer school.
No, go ahead.
You said it's a C minus?
The roster?
I wouldn't.
No.
This roster is a C minus.
Compared to an Olympic roster?
Because it's like you said, everybody got there for a reason. Everybody
okay, here's a D. D, here's a D.
Not F.
You still get units.
List. Compared to all the players in the NBA, that you can put together?
I mean, that list is nasty.
That list got to go to summer school?
They're still in the NBA. They're still in
They don't even get 4 units?
I mean, when we're talking about C, we're talking about like Jimmy Butler, Brown. That would be considered a C group.
Jaylen Brown is a C group?
In the C, that would be considered in the C group to talent.
I mean, with that group though, because who really is the super? Like, who's the super?
I mean, like Booker would be what, B?
12?
Like, just because the only reason that we...
The fifth 12?
Who?
This is the fifth 12.
This is the fifth 12.
Okay.
Only Anthony Edwards would be out of this group. Yeah. Only Anthony Edwards will be put into the B or C group. Most likely B.
I just don't like calling any of them.
No, I hear you.
What about Austin Reeves?
How many All-Stars is on that team?
Yeah, that's a good.
You remember there's 24 All-Stars. 17 of them are American, right? How many All-Stars on that team? Anthony Edwards and...
JJJ.
Yeah, so he called it from the jump, man. I ain't even going, know what I'm saying, hold y'all no longer. Okay, so the guy who said that they not world champs, he ruffled some feathers. We ain't really talk about that, but they not world champs. They not. I'm not really mad for what he said. They may have the best players in the world, but y'all know how America is. We arrogant. We feel like we always right. Like everything we do is It got to be right. And what the boy name was? Lyles or some shit? The boy Noah Lyles. Noah Lyles. Say, hey, y'all can't be calling them folks world champs. For what?
You know, the thing that hurts me the most is that I have to watch the NBA Finals and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what? The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world. We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
Hey, so is he wrong? Was he wrong? And then next thing you know, Team USA went to losing. And they went to losing bad. First they lost to Germany, 113 to USA. They also lost to Lithuania. Lithuania beat their ass 110 to 104. And then in their final game, the match for third place for the bronze medal, they played Canada and lost 127 to 118. And you want to know who's on the Canada team? Do you want to know who's on the Canada team? Before we talk about the actual team that won the FIBA World Cup, guess who won Best Defensive Player for the Canada team? Jamal. No. Not Jamal. Try again. How about none other than I Poke Bears? Yeah, the guy who said I Poke Bears and ended up getting put out of the playoffs. Dillon Brooks for Canada. Dillon Brooks, Mr. I Poke Bears, was the best defensive player in the tournament. He actually is a very, very, very good defender in the NBA as well. But he put up 39 points on Team USA on the last game. Wasn't playing with them boys. That boy said, I Poke Bears. No, yeah, you meant to say Jamal Murray. Okay. Nah, it wasn't Jamal Murray. It was Dillon Brooks. Mr. I Poke the Bears. As Canada beat their ass 127 to 118. That boy Dillon went off, had 39 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had 31 points. R.J. Barrett had 23 points. I don't even think Jamal Murray was even I don't even think he was even active on the team. They also got Dort and Kelly Olynyk. And they ain't even win the whole thing. This was for third place. So yeah. We gotta put some better players in the world in the World Cup of basketball. That's for sure. Because we thought we was doing something. Then who won Mr. MVP? And who won the gold medal in the FIBA World Cup? Y'all know who won that MVP? None other than the black German. The black German, the black Deutsch. The Deutsch guy. He used to have a little cut with the little. Matter of fact, he used to play for Atlanta. My boy, Dennis Schroder, man. FIBA World Cup MVP. Best player in the world, Craig. In the world. If they world champs now, my boy Dennis My boy Dennis is crowned, man. Led his team to the gold medal. Go Germany on a bitch ass. Former Laker. The guy who was supposed to get $100 million, but messed that up with the Lakers. Dennis Mike Schroder, German professional basketball player for the Toronto Raptors. He played for the Raptors now? Talking about, is he really? Yeah, he the best player in the world. The world, Craig. Don't you forget it. Because they won the FIBA World Cup. What them folks tell. So yeah, congratulations to Germany.
And you need this.
Congratulations to Dennis Schroder. And I guess we'll get up out of here with my boy winning that shit.
I mean, to be here now. Last year winning the bronze medal, and then coming in here, going 8-0.
Boy, stunting on them. Dennis Schroder and them boys.
Yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys.
Congratulations to the Germany, man. The Germany team, man, winning the World Cup in basketball. You know, they had some issues. Dennis and the coach had some issues. That boy was ready to fight the coach one time.
Hey, let's go. Fuck, sit down. Let's go. Sit down. No, you
And then say, hey, coach, chill out.
Let's go.
That boy had a flashback. That boy was like, hey, coach, you ain't finna, boy. That boy had a flashback out there in Germany.
Hey, let's go. Fuck, sit down. Let's go. Sit down. No, you tell me what to do. Sit down. You got timeout. Let's go. Don't sit. I know, I'm just telling you to sit down. Come here.
That boy saying, I'm telling you right now, I'm the MVP. You ain't gonna talk to me like that, boy. I'm LeBron James on this team. That boy said, I'm LeBron James on this team. And you, as far as y'all concerned, I am the captain now. I am the captain. So meantime, in between time, they say LeBron James has shown interest in joining the Olympic team for the 2024, I think it's the 2024 Olympics. I don't know. Who knows? Who cares? All right. All we care about is the real MVP and the real world champions, the Germans. Talking about the Germans. And we not going to even entertain the fact that the internet is roasting BG. They calling BG a little zesty because he got his hair done. I just said we wasn't going to entertain it, and then I talk about it right after that. They said your boy got his hair done and he was feeling himself. The internet ain't shit. I'm here to tell y'all right now, the internet ain't shit. But then again, some of you guys who've been locked up for a long time and you're like, y'all ain't been out here, you know, y'all don't know that the internet ain't shit. So you get out and you go getting on the internet and showing off, and then the internet reverse that shit on your ass.
This is how we do it. Fresh, hair fresh.
Fresh to death. I'm ready now.
Yeah, you ready, baby?
I'm ready for prime time.
You ready?
See, I always been scared. That's why I had to cut my dreads down. Cause see, boy, y'all ain't even finna be playing with me with that long hair, get your hair done every week. That boy was feeling himself. Hey, man, I don't want no beef, my boy. Chopper City, Mr. Chopper City. I know you still got it, my boy. Go ahead and get back in that studio, my boy. Can't wait to see you back, bro. Glad to see BG free, man. Glad to see BG free. And Birdman say a reunion is on the way. A reunion is on the way. Birdman say he gonna put up $100 million himself to put that HotBoy reunion tour out. And they coming to a city near you. But Turk, they say, why you ain't show Turk the same love that you showed that boy?
2000, the group dismantled. I mean, this band in 2001. What could we expect the tour to be? And who could we expect to see on a Cash Money HotBoy reunion?
I'm putting up $100 million for it myself. We're going on tour, but one thing for certain, two things for sure. I ain't guaranteed that it's gonna be everybody. That's just, I'm standing on business, and that's what it is. But you know, if it work out, it work out. If it don't, it don't. But we definitely gonna get that money. That's for a fact. But I don't think it's gonna be everybody. And personally, you hear me? Shit, I really don't give a fuck. As long as we get it, we gonna get it. The main player's gonna be there. I say, but I don't want it to feel like
2000, the group dismantled. I mean, this.
Yeah, boy said the main player's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? He said he never really had a relationship with Turk from the jump. Before he went to jail, he said he ain't really having a relationship with Turk. So we don't know if everybody gonna be there, but we can't wait to see it. Will Wayne even be there? Who knows? Like, I don't even know if Wayne gonna be a part of the reunion tour. But I'm here for it. And we'll be here to report about it right here on DozhaToldya, the podcast. So I appreciate y'all, man. All y'all that stuck around. They'll see the whole show. Can't wait to see y'all next week. And again, Diddy coming out with a new album this weekend. So we'll be listening to that tomorrow. Y'all check out DJ TC Fridays, 8 o'clock, Saturdays, 2 o'clock. Right here on DozhaToldya Radio. Check out Shed Street on Sundays, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, 10 a.m. that is, with the Positive Morning mixtape Sunday mornings. Can't wait. Be there, be square. If you do miss any of the shows, you can go back to DozhaToldya Radio. It's right here, and you can put in this in your computer or your phone. And they'll pull up all of our shows. You can just listen to whatever you like, whenever you like, on demand. If you would like to donate and hit us up with a little Cash App, there go the Cash App right there, DozhaToldyaRadio. Make sure you like and subscribe to all of our channels. Appreciate everybody that been sharing and everybody that been chiming in. I said I was going to let y'all go by the fourth quarter, and I talked the whole fourth quarter. But who gives a fuck about football, right? I know y'all don't. Let's get out of here by saying El Chapo's wife is free. El Chapo wife is up out of there. And I don't even know how much time she had to do. But she free. You know what I'm saying? So, and she look kind of good too. What's up, baby? Shit, I can't wait to make us some old black Chapos. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait, man. El Chapo wife has been freed from prison. When interrogated 2 years ago, she said she had no idea El Chapo was a drug lord. She ain't never seen him do nothing illegal. She's 100. El Chapo Guzman, Joaquin Guzman, that is, and his wife Emma, with a porcelain skin, is finally out of jail, and she know where them stashes at. She going straight to them stashes, man, and come on over to my place, baby. I'll take care of you. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, Chapo. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? I respect you. I just take care of her for you. All right, so man, let's get out of here with some new music. Who we got? Should we go to the email? Should we see what we got in the email to play? I don't know. If you would like us to play your music, make sure you send that music in at DozhaToldya.COM. Send that music in. We'll be playing it, and we'll let you know what we think about it, you know? I'm finna get out of here with Type Shit by Doogie Trilla. That's what I'm finna play on my way up out of here, because that's what type shit I'm on. This is Type Shit by Doogie Trilla featuring Graffiti. That's Lefty Gun Sons, if y'all don't know. Appreciate everybody for watching us to the very end, and we'll see you guys next week to the best podcast in the South, DozhaToldya Podcast. You dig? Make sure y'all follow Word on the Net Podcast for all your other interview needs. But in the meantime, between time, when it comes to trending topics, you've reached the best place to be, and that's DozhaToldya Podcast. You dig.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Dame Dozha. If you're looking to get your interview done or be a guest host on our podcast, hit us up at DozhaToldya@gmail.com. Bump what you heard. Remember who told you? It's DozhaToldya.
We out of here, man. See y'all next week. It's all love, baby.
Niggas know that on him, they gotta face it. I got the sauce, she said she wanna taste it. I be the boss on a nigga with payments. He wanted to talk, so we put him in payments. I got way too many, I ain't with the waiting on doing it, bitch, so I don't got no patience. I'm loving the green, they say my pockets racist. They see on the best that they don't need laces. Fans going crazy, they paying the touch. And with all the games, she be playing too much. She all on the knee like she praying the crazy, cause baby ain't really been saying too much. She had to pick up the phone for a nigga, so nonchalant, but I'm only staying the bus. Killing the female, she slaying too much. I got a soul, ain't been landing enough. You the tight nigga that lie by the rental. I'm the tight nigga post up with a center. I'm the one seeing more paper than printers. My diamond be cold talking shit with me timbers. Better watch what you say, cause I got a short temper. Cause I be that nigga and I got your dinner. But she be the tight, eat it up like a stunner. Man, we up the score and I know they remember on God.
Wherever we go, it's never no worries. I'm on that type shit. Chains, they swinging on us, same prices a Birkin. I'm on that type shit. If I slide to the crib, it's just for on purpose. I'm on that type shit. I'm on that type shit. I'm the type of nigga, never tight to niggas. Yo, bitch must be gay, she don't like a nigga. What can I say, she ain't dyking, nigga. No, we pipe the nigga. You shouldn't wipe the nigga, but I'm blessed to say. Flip so many hoes, but I'm still yet to pay. Fuck the prices when swiping, don't check the pay. They say I'm speeding, police, I be fleeing. They got on they check today. Type of nigga, I ain't coming to function unless we be booked, you know that where the show's at. Type of nigga, I ain't coming for nothing, no, I'm leaving with some, just know we where hoes at. And you should've been new if I came with a bitch, tight to leave with a few. Y'all baby mamas be so crazy like Fidi, I play my baby daddy, should've been you. You the type of nigga, you be soft when you soft. She the type of bitch like it clowns you the joke. I'm the type of nigga, if I stand on my wallet, stand next to Giannis, he won't come on my shoulder. Y'all think this is gay, I be sharing the sticks. I'm wearing whatever, I don't care for a fit. Ain't paying for shit, another nigga hoe. Only time a nigga sharing a bitch. I'm on that type shit. Wherever we go, it's never no worries. I'm on that type shit. Chains, they swinging on us, same prices a Birkin. I'm on that type shit. If I slide to the crib, it's just for on purpose. I'm on that type shit. I'm on that type shit.